everyone, so today I'm bringing you yet another writing video, and today I would just like to talk about what I listen to and what you can listen to while writing. I have multiple different options because I know that just writing like this is just something really personal and something is just for every writer is going to be different, but just I want to talk about what I like to listen to and what you might be interested in listening to. So let's get started. So the first thing is normal music that you normally listen to, which is, I think, what is not gonna work for a lot of writers because it doesn't even always work for me, but in a way I really like it. So what I mean by this is just there's probably a kind of music that you like to listen to, and that means you know the songs really well, and if it's just songs that have words in them, it might be very distracting because your favorite jam is just like comes on your phone or your laptop, whatever, and you're just like, you just want to dance and sing to the song instead of writing, which is not great. But if it works for you and if it doesn't distract you, which is usually for me, it just sets the mood, and I just created playlists on my phone from songs I normally listen to, which my favorite people are Halsey, Imagine Dragons, OneRepublic, and Demi Lovato. So it's just a mixture of these plus some other random songs, and just whenever I hear a song that really reminds me of the character, of the book, or of the ship, or whatever, I just created some playlists and I listen to that because it always like sets the mood, it really inspires me, and then it's like once I'm actually writing, I don't give a shit about what I'm actually listening to because I ignore the music. But I understand this is not going to work for everyone, like I said before. So number two is kind of the exact opposite of that, and that is like some kind of a sound, like some audio thing that isn't a song or music either. So something that I like to type into YouTube is just something like calming music or like epic adventurous music, which is actually another thing that I'm going to talk about later in this video. Or just like a coffee shop sound, that's another thing that I really like, or rain or storm or any kind of thing like that. It really sets the mood and it tells me you're writing right now, so get to work. And it's not distracting at all. So I definitely recommend you to try this. If you always struggle with picking what to listen to, I think this definitely shouldn't distract you, so give it a shot. Number three is epic music. So like soundtracks and just songs without words, because I think they're awesome to listen to when writing because they can really inspire you and set the mood. Like some fighting war kind of songs or some calmer ones that are like more sad or whatever. You can listen to like Two Steps from Hell or just anything like that. Just type in epic music into YouTube and you're gonna find a ton of stuff. So I think that's another great thing that's rarely distracting but is just really works and is great. And lastly, I don't really know how to describe this. It is kind of similar to soundtracks, or just there are those songs on the internet that are just like, they have words in them, but it's not the kind of songs, like just the songs that are not really popular, like the indie songs just from artists that aren't really like known or whatever. And just with this, I just put on a random playlist on Spotify, or I write in YouTube something like writing playlist or reading playlist or something like that, and then usually, especially on Spotify, it finds you songs, or really often for me at least, that I don't know and they have words in them, but they're kind of like that soundtrack kind of song that like it has words in them, but it's not that like popular, you know, pop song that you just dance to. It's more like calmer. And yeah, I'm gonna link some playlists, like some example playlists down below in the comments, because if you like this kind of music, then you're definitely gonna find new great songs like this. And if you don't usually listen to anything like this, then it just sets that like movie writing kind of mood, I feel like, but it's not distracting. So this really like works great for me sometimes, so I definitely recommend it. Just for everyone it's gonna be different, and if you like to work in silence, then go for it. But another thing that I actually forgot to mention is just use your surroundings, and by this I mean it's probably not gonna work at home, so just head to a place where there are sounds around you that could be distracting but also really calming and could set the mood. And this is something that I really like too, and that's just going to coffee shops or just the library potentially, but that's much more quiet. So just like a coffee shop, just some public space like that. If this is again not for everyone, but just if the rush and all the sounds around you like calm you down and really set the mood, because you just come there to write and you're actually gonna write and it doesn't distract you, this could really work because it sets like, it's not silence, you know, that painful, lonely, terrible silence, but at the same time it's not too distracting, so you could give this a shot as well. And yeah, definitely let me know in the comments down below what you normally listen to when you write, and yeah, that will be it for this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more, and if you have any video requests, leave them down below in the comments. And that will be it. If you want to check out my main channel, click over there. If you want to check out my last video, click right there. And that will be it. Have a brilliant day and see you soon in my next video. Bye!